Hello everyone. So in today's video we are going to be discussing how to update our user profile page. So this is a profile settings here we have here, and we have a bunch of input fields here for first name, mobile, then we have an address line, then address line 2, then we have a few drop downs for our province, district and our city, and another input field for a postal code, and then we have read-only input fields for our password, our email, our register date, and gender, which we cannot change on this page. And the password can be changed when trying to sign in. And then for that, all this data which we put here, which we can change and update in our database. So we have the first name, then the mobile, then our address. Then we can choose to add a image from update profile image, and we chose the image. And once we click update profile image, there's a small error here saying that failed to open stream, something wrong with the path. But in the end, the profile image has changed. So once the error is sorted, the image which we added will be seen here. So there is nothing wrong with that. And then for that, this is it for the user interface part, or the front, or for the profile settings page of our application. Let's move on to the code of our application to see how we have created this. So we are in our user profile page, which we created earlier before, which I showed you in the last video. And to this document we made a few to this code we made a few changes. We added IDs for first name, for our last name, for our mobile, then what else, to our line 1, line 1 again here, line 2, our line 2, then and our postal code. So other than this, we have added all our IDs, and here at the update my profile button we have made an on-click function through JavaScript, which is update profile. So the function is update profile. Let's move on to a JavaScript to see what we've done here. So here in our JavaScript we have taken from the IDs which we created, our first name, our last name, our mobile, line 1, line 2, province, district, city, postal code, and profile image. Our profile image was here, as I remember. Let's move back to it. So here is our IDs for our profile image. We have added it here, and then after that in the label again we have mentioned it. Then we have our view image IDs just to view our images, and let's move down. So back to our JavaScript. After we have called out to these IDs and given the variable names, f name, l name, mobile, line 1, line 2, province, district, city, p code, and image. We have then asked for a new form to be created, given the name f, and to that form we have attached these values, fn, ln, m, l1, l2, p, d, c, and PC. So here our first name, our last name, our mobile, our line 1, line 2, province, district, city, and postal code values are added to this form. And also here we have mentioned that if the image file's length is equal to 0, then we mention that we have a confirmation. We'll give given the variable name confirmation, and we have a confirm command here saying, are you sure that you don't want to update your profile image? So that will appear if we haven't attached any images, and in the confirmation it will say there is another confirmation which will alert us saying that you have not selected any image if we haven't added, and then elsewise it will ask for a appended value image to be attached to our form, and then finally we have asked for a XML HTTP request to be made. We've given it the variable name art, and it opens as post in our update profile process.php, and here we have it as a true for Ajax process, so it's an Ajax process, and then this form is sent to the PHP, and so moving on the ready state we have given a function where if the ready state changes to 4, we get a response text named from the request, and we are given that the name variable t, and if variable t is success, or if the response text which we get is success, then the window location will reload, and or else it will alert again until this process happens and the window location reloads. So let's move on to update profile.php. So here we have asked for a session to be started, then we have a require connection, then we have our username, our first name, our last name, mobile, line 1, line 2, post, province, district, city, and postal code. All those are added correctly, and we said that if it's set the file image, then image is equal to file variable image is given to the file type image, and we have allowed image extensions of the array image slash jpg, image slash jpeg, image slash png, and image slash svg plus xml. So here the file we have given a variable saying that the file extension, or it will be the images type. So here we have another if block saying that if not in array. So if something is not in the array, like the file extension or the allowed image extensions, then it will echo please select a valid image. So we can't add images which are like raw or gifs to this, so we can only add the selected formats which are here. And then if if it isn't that, then we call out to a new file extension here, and then if the file extension is image slash jpg, we have the extension .jpg added to our image, and likewise the same for jpeg, for png, and for svg. Then we are moving on to so here our file name is given the name prefix or resources slash profile underscore image, and dot the username and first name, dot underscore we have our unique id and our new file extension. And here we have asked for a new file to be uploaded to image to a temp name, and then we have a file name here. Then we have given a variable name image underscore rs or image underscore result search. So here what we are going to be searching is, we have opened a database query. Select all from profile image where the user email uh, dot the user's username uh, and email, username and email are mentioned, and then we have given another variable name, image underscore number num. So here the number of rows in our result search, our previous variable, will be displayed. If that number is 1, then the data, we have given an insert update delete search query to database, and here we have mentioned that to update the profile image, set the path file name dot where user email dot our username and email. Else, if it's not 1, that means there is no image. We have mentioned to insert this profile image, and we've given the path and the user email and the values, and these will be added. And next we have insert update delete search query again here to update the user and set the first name where the variable first name, and the last name where the variable which has the variable last name, the mobile which has a variable mobile, and where the email uh, where the email is the session's user, and I think this should be user underscore email. Yeah. So uh, let's just leave it as email, and if it's wrong I can correct it later because of that path error. And anyways, moving on, we have another database search query to select all from the user has address, where the user email is equal to the session, the username and the email of the person who's just logged in. And then we have similarly asked for another variable address underscore number num, where the number of rows of the address result search is mentioned. So here if the number of addresses is 1, then we have entered a insert update delete search to update the user has address and set line 1, line 2 city, postal code, where user email dot equals dot session our sessions user name and email. Elsewise we have added a insert update delete search, so which is the same thing as the previous insert we saw before, but here it's just the same columns as same tables mentioned as these. So if that is done, we ask for an echo, we will get the result or the output success. Elsewise we'll get something saying please log in first. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.